Are you new to investing and wondering which US ETF is the best place to get started? Well, in this video, I'm going to be giving you 4 US ETFs that are beginner friendly and are very easy to get started with, and you can start investing with as little as $1 to $5 to however amount you want, and also see massive return. So stay tuned for this video. Hi guys, it's Wendy here. Welcome back to the channel. In this channel, I post tips on faith, finance, and personal growth. And if that's something you're interested in, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be speaking on finance. I know we all want to invest. We all want to invest in the US market, but we're not really sure which one we should get started in. In this video, I'm going to be showing 4 US ETFs that will give you diversification, growth potential, and even long-term stability. And don't worry, you won't have to go through trouble of picking individual stocks. And if that's something you're interested in, come closer. This video is just for you. So firstly, what are ETFs? ETFs are basically a pool of individual stocks that are being put together in one fund. So instead of you picking one company, you can invest in different companies all at once. So you won't have to choose, okay, do I want to invest in Google or Amazon or Nvidia or Microsoft? No, if you just pick one fund, you can invest in all that company all at once. So that is what I'm going to be telling you in this video. So let's just get right into it so you can get started on your investing. Quick disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes. I am not giving you financial advice. You might choose to follow my advice, but I will not be held liable if anything goes wrong. So make sure you do your research before you can start investing. So number 1 is the VO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500. So if you want exposure to the biggest and most reliable US company, then the S&P 500 is the best place for you to start. I mean, we've all heard it a lot of times. Everybody says, oh, S&P 500 is the best place. But like, it actually is, because it's exposing you to the top 500 companies in the US market. So instead of you deciding if you want to choose like maybe Google, Amazon, what are the other stocks in the Apple, Microsoft, instead of you picking single company, you can just invest in this and you will have invested in all the top 500 company in the US. So it's just like owning a slice of the top 500 companies. So instead of you having just shares in one company, you have shares in all 500 companies. And isn't that just something you like here? Like, you're a shareholder in the top 500 companies in the US. I love that. I love the idea of that. So that is the best way to get started. And historically, the S&P 500 has averaged over 10% return over the past year. Like, it's always doing very good. So it's a very good place to build a strong foundation when you want to get started with the US market. So this is a must-have, in my opinion, in any beginner's portfolio. Next is the QQQ, which tracks the Nasdaq 100, which are mostly tech companies. So it focuses mostly on tech companies. So if you're interested in technology and innovation, then this is for you. So you will get picks like Tesla, like Meta, like Nvidia, and all these tech company alongside some others. Alternatively, you can also invest in the XLK, which is mostly it's purely tech actually. So you're just investing in the tech companies in the US market. And as we know, tech is the future, so this is something you should have in your portfolio. And both options let you tap into cutting edge industries that is driving the future. So this is a stock or an ETF that should be on your list when you start getting into the US market. The third pick I'll be giving is the SCHD, which is the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but yeah, the SCHD. And while this is good and why I love it is because it pays dividends quarterly. So your money is not only growing, but you're also getting dividends. And when you invest that, you see that is more money you are getting, and it is going more and more. This ETF gives not only growth, it also gives stability and passive income, which is very good. So this ETF invest in high quality companies that have a history of paying dividends. So you're not only looking at, okay, if the company does well, or my stock will go up, but you're also looking at when it does well and they get profit, you also get a share of that profit as a shareholder. So this is a very good company to also invest in. The final stock pick I'll be giving is the VTI, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. So this stock pick is like you investing in the whole US market. So from large companies like Apple to mid-sized and small companies. So if you want a piece of every company that is listed on this US stock exchange, then VTI is the way to go. So to recap, VOO is for a strong foundation in US companies. QQQ or XLK is for tech growth and innovation. SCHD is for stability, like a passive income, while the VTI is for maximum diversification. These are my top 4 picks of ETFs that every beginner should have in their portfolio when they get started. So these 4 ETFs covers growth, it covers diversification, it covers stability in the long run, and they are something that every beginner investor should look towards. There are other options too, like the XOP, the SMH, the VEU. So you just need to do your research. As I said, make sure you do your research before you invest in any company, in any ETF, in anything that you're going to put your money in. Make sure you do your research so you know what it actually entails. Don't forget to let me know which of these picks did I talk about do you currently have in your portfolio. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.